Departing Hong Kong. Traveling can be a tedious process for people, be it planning beforehand, finding your way in an airport. Very little time is left to relax and have an enjoyable experience. Take travel planning as an example. You might forget to check the immigration procedures of the country you are visiting, or you may not know what and how to pack before going. You may think about going to a lounge, but not sure how busy the place would be, and think booking would be a good idea. On the day of your flight, you need additional planning to reach the airport right on time, but may not know the traffic conditions. Being too late or too early can be exhausting. When arriving the airport, you expect to walk a lot, from finding the right check-in counter to reach your boarding gate. While you are on the way, you may want to stop for a bite or do some shopping, but you are not sure if you have the time for it. When reaching the boarding area, you may be disappointed to see you've missed a restaurant you like. Shopping can also be a laborious task when you carry shopping bags on top of your carry-on luggage. Unexpected events are not uncommon, and flight delays tend to add to the whole tedious experience of traveling. Coming back to Hong Kong. A common challenge for airport is to get people to shop when arriving from abroad. Most travelers only have one idea in mind: getting to their family and home as soon as possible, and notify them when and where exactly they can meet. Adding to this, most travelers seek to find the fastest way to exit the airport, and they want to know when exactly they can collect their luggage, so they can allocate more time to freshen up in the washroom or buy necessities before heading home. PCCW Solutions provides solutions to solve these issues. Take Ernest and Stephanie as an example. Ernest departing Hong Kong. 2 weeks before traveling, Ernest was buying a flight ticket to Berlin. As he confirmed his booking, a notification was sent to his phone that his travel has been linked to the HKIA digital companion. 2 days before flying, Ernest started to pack his suitcase and received a notification from the digital companion with pre-flight information, including the weather in Berlin for the coming days, which helped him pack accordingly, and the latest exchange rate between Euro and Hong Kong dollars, which helped him exchange the best amount of money for his trip. He also had an option to buy travel insurance and was reminded to pack any liquid in small bottle at a Ziploc bag for security purpose. Ernest booked a seat at the cafe lounge at the airport and was also given an option to book a taxi to go to the airport. On the day of his flight, Ernest received a notification from the digital companion, advising him to head out soon to reach the airport on time. He'd got a list of transports along with the price and time it would take to get there. As Ernest almost arrived the airport, he received a notification telling him which terminal, aisle and counter he should head to for check-in process. He then received an update on his journey planner, where he could see in real time how long his journey through the airport would take, including check-in, security process, immigration and leisure. His check-in process was seamless and quick. Ernest only had to drop his luggage on the self-tagging station and tap his phone containing his boarding pass to print the tag and wrap it on the handle. He confirmed, and his suitcase was sent to luggage processing. 2 hours before his flight, Ernest opened the indoor location function on the digital companion to find the quickest way to reach the cafe lounge, where he had booked a seat 2 days ago, and got an overview of its occupancy. As Ernest approached the security checkpoint, he received a notification telling him to use the right lane for faster processing and the estimated time to proceed. On his way to the lounge, Ernest passed by a store and decided to buy chocolates. The staff scanned his boarding pass from his phone and he used the Smart Wallet app to pay. He didn't have to carry his purchase, as the goods could be picked up from his boarding gate upon departure. While relaxing in the lounge, Ernest received a notification from HKIA announcing that his flight would be delayed for 1.5 hours, and so received two $50 e-vouchers to spend at the airport or e-commerce platform for the inconvenience caused. Ernest used his iPad to browse goods on the HKIA e-commerce platform and decided to buy a perfume using his vouchers. The product would be sent to his departure gate. Ernest picked up his purchase at the boarding gate and tapped his phone on a screen to scan his boarding pass before entering the plane. Stephanie comes back to Hong Kong. Stephanie was in her hotel abroad and would fly back to Hong Kong the next day. She decided to connect to the HKIA e-commerce platform to buy wine from the duty-free and pick up when arriving Hong Kong. As Stephanie landed in Hong Kong and switched on her phone, she was prompted to send an automated message to her family to notify them her arrival and the estimated time to reach the arrival hall. As she stepped out of the plane, the journey planner showed how long it would take to reach immigration, process through it, and collect her luggage. Stephanie reached the immigration and received a notification, as she is a passport holder, to use counter 14 for faster processing. At the luggage collection area, the app told Stephanie her luggage would arrive in 10 minutes. While waiting for her luggage, she approached the digital shopping wall, browsed a few products, and decided to buy a teddy bear that would be delivered to her home. Stephanie was then prompted to collect her luggage at the carousel. As she left the airport, she received a notification that the bottle of wine she purchased on the e-commerce platform had been delivered to her home.